I think that intro is way better than anything fucking ESPN could put together. What do you guys?
Absolutely.
Mike is on a location right now at PetSmart in Riverbend, California. He's going to ask one of the cashiers there a question about women
I'm
in
not
sports.
asking the cashier nothing. I'm just trying to get my dog food and not.
Yeah, he's preparing for the big dog show in New York, and he's going to take his pit bull out there, right,
I
Mike?
wouldn't be caught dead in New York.
Well, we're back and we're live. We got Brian, we got Mr. Bob, and Mike out on location, and we got a great show for you guys today. We've got we're going to start off with the World Series. We got some the WTF? Can I say what the fuck endings in sports? And then we got highlights of Week 7 in the NFL, and then our fantasy football stuff. How's everybody doing, Bob? How you?
Good.
Good. Are you almost happy? I mean, I know we're both Rams fans. They look good tonight.
Yeah, I'm almost happy for the Rams, and
Yeah. And Brian, how are you, Mister?
Not too bad.
I can't remember.
The Vikes had a bye week, so I mean that's pretty exciting.
Did the
they
Vikings
didn't
win?
lose.
Right. Nobody got angry. Nobody lose.
Yeah. And the 49ers pulled out the game of the century out of their ass. I'm still kind of shocked at that game.
Because Cam Newton sucks.
God, yeah, I think
he should have started Cam Newton. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I did. I would. I had no intentions of starting Cam Newton Sunday when I saw the 49ers. He were playing the Niners.
And the snowstorm in Denver is going to cost me a win.
Yes, it did. I knew it when I saw snow. I was like, yes, thank you. But honestly, that even if it wouldn't have snowed, I think the defense won that game for him, though.
No, Kansas City defense. Yeah, they scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I think
you had Kansas City's defense.
Yeah. I know. I got lucky. I picked them. I was like, I need a defense because the one I was with was on a bye. I forget who I had, but the Cardinals, I think, last week, and they were on a bye, so I had to pick a team, and there they were. They were sitting there. I was like, all right, I'll take them. Oh yeah, 20. What did I end up? 23 points with them on the defense.
Yeah.
Damn. What did the score of that game end up being?
44 to 17 or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Nice. What about what are they saying about Dalton? Is he going to be out for a few weeks?
He is. Dalton is out. Well, he's out next week due to concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol.
Yeah.
I didn't see that play. Was it like dirty or what?
No, I was watching. What morning game was I watching? I was watching Pittsburgh and Tennessee.
Yeah, you were watching that. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. So
yeah, I'm gonna play this clip for you, Mike. So this is just for you, brother.
What, the Niners winning or
No.
Really, it was fitting with Clayton Kershaw, surefire, first ballot Hall of Famer. Here he is in this pivotal Game 5.
You heard that, right, Mike?
Yeah, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer that sucks in the playoffs.
No. He's had 2 good outings in the playoffs this year.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, this year. Oh, okay. So now he decides he wants to not suck ass?
No. He got screwed in 2017 by the Astros, and Joe Buck even said it on air last night.
Bob, I got one question for you. If your life was on the line and you needed a perfect game pitched, you putting Kershaw in or you putting Bumgarner in?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
You're right to
Larry Bird. Oh shit. Okay, well, how about that? So, where do you think does this championship change anything for you for LeBron?
Not really. I'm not a big LeBron fan.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but
there will.
You're a sports fan, so.
Yeah.
I am. No. I am. And it's nice that LeBron has his 4th ring, but in my opinion, okay. He's not even going to be close to being the greatest ever. Okay, he's not. I mean, he's in the era that they're playing in now with the lack of defense and everything else. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that far off. Like, if I had to guess, if I had to say it, I'd probably say you could put him in the top 5 safely.
Top 5?
Well, he's not in my top 5.
No
He's
way.
not in my top 5.
Now, is there going to be an asterisk after this championship in the books?
No, just even before this championship, I think that he was top 5.
Isn't there going to be
he's not in my top 5.
Isn't there going to be an asterisk on this season in the books?
No, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of guys that say no. I mean, I was just listening to a thing about Kevin Durant talking today. I mean, it wasn't today. It was like weeks ago, but he was saying that at first he felt that way. And then once they started playing, he was like, man, that's rough. Like, I wouldn't want to be there.
Well, you know what, though? Everybody had the same chance. It's just like there's been a lot of chatter about the Dodgers. Well, this season doesn't count. Bullshit. Everybody had the same chance. Everyone played 60 games. Everyone had the same chance to get there.
Yeah.
And they even added an extra round in the playoffs.
No.
See, that's the thing that you said right there. That's perfect. And it makes a lot of sense. And it applies to basketball, too, because how many games did they play this season in basketball this year? They cut it in half, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so you still have a good length of time to make up for maybe some shortcomings in the beginning.
You could make a better case that the baseball championship has an asterisk on it before you could the basketball.
Everyone played the same amount of games. Everyone had the same chance.
Yeah, you're still starting at 0-0. You still have the same amount of games. You still have the same amount of players. Actually, even added more players, right? Because in case of
bullshit. Because the season, dude, no, that's not even true. They played a third of the freaking games, and everybody knows that in a season that long, there's teams can go up and teams can go down. They do it all the time. Some of the best teams will have 20-game slumps, and a team that was good all year after spring break will come back, or after the All-Star game will come back and have a shitty rest of the year and not make it into the playoffs. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that would be the Dodgers. I'm just saying if you were going to make a case for one of them for, either basketball or baseball not like having an asterisk next to the championship, I could think you could make a stronger case for baseball's having an asterisk.
Again, everybody started 0-0. Everyone played the exact amount of games. Everyone had the same advantages from day one.
Yeah, no one got any favoritism.
Everybody did.
Everybody started.
I guess the difference is what I'm saying is compared.
You're saying some teams play a little worse in the beginning of the year.
I'm going to go out and come back in.
Get a little better. I see what Mike is saying. But you're still starting 0-0. You're still playing the same amount of games.
Yeah.
Still basically playing with the same personnel you had last year. You're getting added players to your roster.
My volume wasn't working. I couldn't hear you guys. I'm not saying compared to the other teams this year. I'm talking about comparing championships to championships.
Oh, so you're not comparing this year, but you're just saying.
I'm not saying that they had a unfair advantage compared to the other teams.
Yeah, you're just saying unfair advantage to the other champions.
I'm saying compared to past championships. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about everybody had the same chance. When I say asterisks, I don't mean no, they had an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid. I mean,
so.
It'll be kind of funny to see maybe 5-10 years down the road how people look at this season and compare it championship wise to other teams.
Sure.
I think people will just forget about it. I don't think it's going to be. I think people for years will talk about the Astros having an asterisk before they'll talk about this.
Yeah, can you?
I think people will forget about this.
Can you?
I don't think it'll be a big deal. I think people will be. I think it'll be more like, oh, you remember. In 2020 during COVID when they only played 60 games. And that'll be it. It won't be any bad talk like, oh, they shouldn't, that championship don't count. I don't think you'll get that.
But how funny would it be like 10 years down the road, some dude walks up to LeBron and says, and LeBron's got the 4 rings, and somebody just goes, that 4th ring means crap, man. That was a bullshit season.
I don't think anybody will actually, maybe a stranger would say that. Or somebody that doesn't like him.
I mean, no one's gonna craps. Hey, that's a nice 4th ring, but he's very talented. He's in an era where they don't play defense. Okay, they really don't.
That's why I think Harden is super overrated. I think Harden's trash. I think if Harden played in the 80s, I don't think he would be anything.
I think
Harden would just be a good jump shooter that got you 18 points a game.
Right. And
I think that's all
Jordan
he would be in the 80s.
Yeah.
But players today would say that's wrong just because he's a player in their era.
Yeah.
But if you honestly, but if you ask Michael Jordan or Larry Bird, and they could honestly say it without being on like ESPN or something, what do you think James Harden would be in the 80s? They'd probably say, he'd score 15 a game and that'd be it. He'd be a nobody.
Well, yeah, because it was a different type of game, and you had to play defense, and you had to share the ball. I mean,
yeah, you had to play defense, and you didn't get to go to the line every time someone you looked at you as you were driving to the hoop.
But you had to have a broken bone or you were bleeding to go to the line.
So
exactly.
I mean, I can see that happening though. My scenario. So let's say he gets 6 before he retires. Let's say he goes over and gets 7.
I don't think he'll get 6 before he retires. I mean, it all depends.
But if he were to get 7, I could see somebody coming up to him and tell him that championship from 2020 means shit. You only got 5 or you got 6.
I mean, here's the deal, right? So if I'm LeBron, right, or if he walks up to LeBron, hey, that's nice, you have 7 rings, or someone says that to me, yeah, I know, I'm watching over here on my phone, John.
I hate you bastard.
I'm not there yet. But the cool part is they'll say, well, LeBron's got 7 rings, Jordan's got 6, and I'll go, Robert Ory's got 8, John Havlicek's got 8, Bill Russell's got 11. You're not close yet.
Yeah. And I mean, not even knowing off the top of my head, if I were to write them down, I think he makes the top 10, but not top 5 in my head.
It all depends on who you ask. Now, if you ask all the announcers in this era, the analysts now, they're all going to put him in the top 5. But there was so many talented guys. But like the sports medicine wasn't as great. I mean, TV coverage wasn't as great. And that's it. Before Larry Bird and Magic Johnson hit, nobody hardly watched the NBA. Okay, you saw them on Sundays or Saturdays, the game of the week, and the conference finals. That's it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people missed out on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They missed out on Oscar Robinson. They missed out on Bob Lanier, Elvin Hayes, Wes Unseld. I mean, all these great players. Havlicek.
Let me ask you a question, Bob. Let me ask you, where do you put him in the top 10 in his position? Do you put him anywhere in there in the top 5, top 10 in his position?
All right. He would be maybe in the top 10 overall.
Yeah.
But if I want a small forward, which is what he is, I'm taking Larry Bird before I take LeBron James.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you would take him as a player, but where do you put him as far as his position as in a top 10 listing?
Overall, okay. So, I mean, I would say he's probably 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
But what I really would have loved to have seen was LeBron James play in the 80s and play against the Bulls and play against the Pistons.
Yeah.
Play against the Celtics. Play against the Lakers. Play against the 76ers.
One-on-one with Scottie Pippen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I take Scottie.
I take Scott. I think Scottie blows by him. I don't think he could.
I think Scottie plays better defense on him.
Yeah. He'd play better defense on him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think LeBron. I don't think LeBron is actually. I don't think without the teams that he was put on, I don't think he would be as good. Because you put him on like the Heat that had high talent, you put him on the Lakers that had high talent.
Here's the deal about LeBron, okay? And I'll give LeBron credit. The first time he took the Cavs to the championship against the San Antonio Spurs, he was very young, and that was all LeBron. He was about the only talent they really had.
Yeah.
And for that one, I'd give him, you know what, you were very talented. You didn't have the guys yet. That's like when, Michael Jordan didn't get to be Michael Jordan until Larry Bird retired.
Yeah.
The Celtics killed him.
Yeah.
They never made it past the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yep.
But once Larry Bird retired, then Michael could become Michael.
Yeah, and then he had to deal with the
Pistons. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me. I gotta plug in here.
2 points. I'm up by 2 points on Mr. Bob Sharp. Give the ball to fucking Henderson.
Well, right now Chicago's got the ball.
Yeah, I know.
And here's what. Well, Malcolm Brown just scored a touchdown.
Yeah, thank you. The guy had. Let's see now. I will go down, and Malcolm Brown has. Oh, they're not showing me his points. Why? Oh, I got rid of him? Oh, no, I did. All right. Oh, that's you. Brown's got 11 points. Should have started Brown.
You want to see something really funny?
Yeah.
Look at Frank's team.
Yeah.
Look at Tyler Lockett. He benched 53 points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's still going to win.
He's still going to win. I know. I told him today. I said, "You're gonna take Bobby down. You're taking Bobby down today."
He benched 53 points.
Yeah, yep. But that's not that's a lot, but that's not normal from him.
No.
I mean, it was probably a good decision on his part, not knowing he was going to get 53 points. But
right.
Well, let's keep Mr. Bob Sharp happy there. And we're going to do some highlights from the Game 5, right? Game 5.
Interception. Yeah, okay.
Oh, God. I don't want – all right, there we go.
Max Muncy cleaning up. Will Smith, the DH.
Game 5.
That is into left. Crunched by Betts. He's going to think to it. He'll make it easily. A leadoff double for the Dodgers. And he's hit 8 home runs.
Here's your World Series MVP, Corey Seager.
Here comes Betts. Here's the throw. Dodgers take a first inning lead. What a start. One, two. Breaking ball struck him out. And Turner knew it. Good pitch by Glasnow, one away. Here's the 0-2. That bounces in. Seager with great base running. He is safe. He was on his toes and did not hesitate. It was close as Zunino made a great throw, and the Rays are going to check the replay and see if they should challenge. What a good play by Zunino. You saw the base running play.
That was a close play. I watched it over and over again, every angle they showed. He was
safe.
It could have been either way.
Yeah.
Seager, he didn't miss a beat. And say Cody Bellinger is in center. He sounds like a Tom Clancy novel. And he misses. Gets a strikeout on 98, up and out of the zone. That's strikeout number 2. Seager again. And that
was huge right there. That was huge.
That was huge right there.
And he's ready
because Bellinger's going to get a hit right here.
At third, and that puts more pressure. There goes Muncy on a ground ball. Nice play, Loud. No play for an out, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. And the base running of Corey Seager just made it 2-0. We've talked about his bat, his power, but that kid is so locked in.
Nice play, though.
He took second on a
beautiful play.
He has first up a Rosarena. They moved him up last night in the order. I would say that worked well. Brandon Lau hits third against the left-hander, Clayton Kershaw. 3-time Cy Young Award winner, 2014, as opposed to the 91-92 mile-an-hour fastball. That's up the middle, and a base hit by Diaz to start the night 4.
So were you worried at that point?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going to get worried until Tampa Bay scored.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. Leadoff man is on. Might be 2.
Right here, beautiful thing, man.
Taylor makes the play, and it goes from that hooked ball down into the corner. It's going to help out a lot. And now he gets one pitch to Brandon Lau and a pop-up and foul ground. Barnes has it. And the first inning is history in Game 5. Dodgers got 2, Rays got nothing.
Oh, here we go.
Well hit into left center. Back in the wall. It is 3-0 Dodgers. Peterson with a blast. That's a 4-pitch walk. This guy's been such a big piece of what they're doing. Here's one into left.
I thought that was gone for a second when I saw it.
No, you can hear it when the ball comes off the bat. You can hear if it's going to be a home run or not.
Yeah, it sounded to me. I wear headphones, so it sounded like a blast.
Dodgers are getting good swings at Tyler Glasnow here tonight, even better than Game 1. Throw down by Zunino is out. It's
out.
Came off the bag. I think he initially beat the throw.
He beat the throw, but he overran.
Momentum carried him off.
But it comes off the bag.
The tag was applied.
Yeah.
Bogdanos, not his gig. Here's a 3-1. Another walk. Second of the inning, third of the game.
Is that video?
Turner hits one in the air into left center, and the ballpark.
And I thought that one was gone.
And now Kiermaier will hold
now
it.
you can tell by their reaction.
Is the video messed up for everybody, or is that just
What's that, Mike?
the video? It sounds like crap, and it just keeps skipping.
I think it's because you're not on a Wi-Fi connection. Are you at home yet?
Okay, that's what
He's still in his car.
Be in a couple minutes. That's why I was wondering if it was just me or not.
Yeah, it's just you.
Oh, okay.
Strikeout number 1 on the night for Kershaw, 2 out. Runner at second, 2 out. That is a fair ball, long throw, and good play by Turner. That is fair and down toward the corner. It juts out. Renfroe comes up ready. 2-2. Right down the middle, struck him out. Second strikeout for Kershaw. Here's one into right field. That's going to get down. Can't get to it. Digging around second.
See, that's what killed us right there.
They're going to bring him to the plate. Diaz all the way to third, and now a race to the base, and Diaz is safe. And it's a 3-1 game.
Okay, so right here, right here is where I started getting worried.
That's it. Pitch was up, and Arozarena has made this a.
Yeah, you're thinking big rally, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
One-run game. Ball was up, and Arozarena crunched it. A strikeout, throw down to second, and Arozarena is tagged out. What a play by Taylor. Arozarena saying he got around the tag. In the air to center. Kiermaier is there and now gives way to Margot. What he does into right field to Renfroe.
They were making some good contact on him, man. They were just missing it.
Oh yeah.
All right, this game could have been really a blowout.
Loaded balls.
First 1-3 inning of Game 5. Not the Perry times. There goes Margot. Throw down by Barnes is not in time. Trickles away. Margot will go late. Throw by Taylor is too late. And the runner's at third.
Now this is where things get good because go out, guy on third. I'm thinking tie ball game.
Now I watched the replay of that slide into third base, and to me, he's out because he overshot. Not overshot, but he went above the plate. I don't know if you watched that.
Yeah, he did, but I saw that too, but they didn't call it that way.
Yeah, he should have been out at third because if you watch the replay on that, he clearly comes off the bag and he's in the air a good fucking 3 to 4 inches, and the tag is made when he is not even touching third base. So to me, that was a bad call. I know they watched the replay, but I mean I don't know. If they I don't know what they saw because what I saw was an out.
Right.
Struck him out. Here's the runner coming to the plate and tag.
Now that's a bad call. I'm sorry. Why
What?
would they do that, Bob? Why would they try to steal third in that situation?
He's still home?
Yeah, steal home.
Because number one, Kershaw is facing the score. Yes. Kershaw is facing first base.
The opposite direction.
Right. So he can't see what's going on behind him. But every game he talks to Max Muncy, he goes, look, because he's had this happen to him before, he said, look, if the runner breaks, you got to let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm Margot, it's 3-2, I'm going because he has a big lead.
Yeah.
You just don't know that, but like Kershaw said in the interview, he said, it's happened to me before, so I always check with the first baseman. You got to let me know if he's going.
Yeah. And he almost balked.
So he stepped off. He stepped off first.
Did he step off?
It's Margot. With his big set move, Kershaw stepped off so he didn't balk. And that's close.
Ooh, that is
But
close.
no review.
He got him on his left arm first.
Yeah.
So the Rays, and there's the tag. The Rays got third, nobody out, and do not
Here's a
score.
look at it.
By Kershaw.
Yeah, he gets him on his left arm first.
All have been outs. And I think, to John's point, I like that play with the runner on first involved.
Here we go.
It's a blast.
Here's a high fly ball into right. Absolutely belted.
Crushed it. He crushed that.
Muncy points at his dugout and will take the drop. Here's a 1-2 pitch. A strikeout. That's the 5th of the night for Kershaw.
I know right here, though, after that play at home plate, he settled down.
Strikeouts to start the 5th inning, and 6 on the night for the veteran left-hander. The 6th inning, Kershaw back to the hill, and Arozarena, 1 pitch, hard hit. Turner bounces it by design, 1 out. Is groaning here as Roberts came out. And that's it.
Got some boos.
2 pitches here in the 6th. Dodger fans don't want to see Kershaw come out. Deals with Margot with 2 out, nobody aboard.
Guys, the other side of the coin to me.
Is that Weird Al Yankovic pitching?
No, it's Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. Yeah.
Is Dustin May. The extreme confidence his manager has in him. His mechanics have been off.
That's heat. That is heat. I mean, not even knowing what the speed was, you could just see it when he threw the bat.
It was 99.
And feeling he would be much better prepared for this spot.
Well, he just blew.
Okay, pause it for a sec. Okay, this is why they pulled Clayton Kershaw out at that spot. He's up 4-2, 2 outs, nobody's on base. You got the lead. You pull him so he doesn't fucking choke.
Yep.
He walks out with a lead and let the bullpen choke if the bullpen's going to choke.
Yep. That's exactly why.
That's exactly what happened. His legacy stays intact.
Yeah,
he didn't blow the game in the playoffs. He's good to go.
Tied the game up.
Huh?
I said, imagine if they would have left him in and then they tied the game up and then they pulled him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would have looked horrible.
And that's the reason why they pulled him.
Yeah.
101 mile per hour. Body to take the pressure off his arm.
All right, hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's just one. That's one hell of a smooth. He's got to let the dog. Brian, say something. You're here. You're part of the show. Brian, talk.
No, I'm watching the game the highlights as it goes here. I'm just listening and just watching it because I didn't catch the whole game here, so I'm listening and catching everything up here.
I'm watching my score get diminished now. Bob up by 132-6, and I will be losing tonight.
Huh?
I'm gonna lose. Bob pulled ahead of me.
Is he?
Yeah, 132-6 to my 127. I don't know how much of the game is left, but
I think I play Bob next week.
Yeah, Bob got lucky. He got Everett with 12, and then
Everett just scored a touchdown.
He sucked.
Oh, dude, you got lucky, Bob.
Yeah, he's
You got lucky. I honestly, I looked at that game. I was like, ooh, man. I was like, I don't know if Everett's going to get him anything.
God
well,
damn.
didn't you hear me yell touchdown about 2 minutes ago?
I saw you do that, and I figured maybe that's what it was. But, dude, guess who I sat in my other league?
Tyler Lockett.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
he didn't score 10 points the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but he does that though. He has games like that. It just doesn't make any sense. I think Metcalf had 1 catch.
Right.
How much time is left in that game?
Metcalf had 2.
Yeah,
It
2
is,
catches.
It's going to be the start
Yeah,
of the fourth
because
quarter.
I've got him on this league, and he didn't do
Yeah,
me nothing.
and I think Lockett had what, 15?
Yeah, it was everything was locked at that game.
If I would have played him, I would have won, like, for sure.
Yeah, if I would have had him, I would have won too.
What's the score, Bob?
It's okay.
It's the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I won in our league, so.
What's the score?
Oh, it's 24-3.
Oh, so they're going to run the ball now.
They're going to run the ball.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm happy. I could still get in this.
Yes. Unless they put it in Malcolm Brown.
Who's trying to?
I think I play you next week, Bob.
Hey, Bob, I'm live. I'm on the
Easy
show.
win.
Come on the show. Yeah. All right. Bye. Yeah, that was Frankie.
All right, John, you can finish this up.
Let's finish this up.
1 away, and it comes with an exclamation point.
An exclamation. He's got a smooth delivery.
The other way, that sends the left fielder Peterson.
And he's only like 22 or 23.
He got a very smooth delivery. It's almost just effortless when he releases the ball.
Comes out of the bullpen, and the Rays will hit for Choi. That gets back to the screen as it goes off the glove of Barnes and down to second, erasing the double play chance, or the easier one, is Kiermaier. Counts full 3-2. Tying run at the plate, and he walks.
Just a note, Bob. That's got to be the skinniest catcher I've ever seen in my fucking entire life of watching baseball.
Oh, Austin Barnes?
Yeah.
He's not very big.
He's got to be the skinniest guy I've ever seen play fucking catcher.
He's not very big.
And now,
what is he, 185 pounds?
On the planet.
If that.
And Randy Arozarena hits it off the end of the bat into right center field, and Bellinger back to his left has it. Runners hold. Big out. 2 down. Little fly ball, shallow center field. Bellinger's got it. And the Rays strand a couple. And Victor Gonzalez just got 2 of the biggest outs of his life.
I love that. I love that guy. That was just fucking hilarious seeing that.
Yeah.
Victor Gonzalez just got 2 of the biggest outs of his life.
I was like,
come back in the bottom of the 9th, which is where we head. What a good game. Great work by the Rays bullpen. Still a 2-run game.
and it's funny because after Saturday night, me and all my friends are like in a group text saying there's no way Jansen's coming in.
Yeah.
You know, send him for coffee, send him for pizza, but Jansen's not pitching.
That's pretty good.
And he worked to the 4, 5, and 6 hitters here in the 9th. That is up the middle, base hit. Leadoff man is on.
Okay, I got worried a little bit here.
I was going to say.
And they just keep coming at you as Austin Meadows walks in representing the tying run at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 away. Above. That's a hard pitch for Meadows. Jammed him into center. Bellinger broke back, comes in. 2 out. Trying to extend it. Tying run at the plate. Trinan. Game 5.
Yep. Party time.
So are you just going to say they're going to win it all, Bob? You going to say it now on the show?
Nope. Nope.
You
Not
know,
going to talk smack until they get the ring, until they win the championship.
they get the ring, which is maybe they do it here in the next game. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is number 23? Oh, Cam Akers.
Cam
Okay.
Akers. Cam Akers. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to.
Hey, do you have that play from? Do you have the last play from Saturday night?
From Saturday night's game. I can pull it up.
World Series.
Yeah. Hold on here. Let me close this. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, and I will pull that up. So,
Bob,
yes.
do you don't really follow the NBA that much anymore, right?
Not
or do
anymore.
You still?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No,
I was going to ask you if you thought Giannis was going to stay in with the Bucks or not.
You know, that's the one thing I hate about free agency. Okay, back in the day, everyone stayed with their own team unless they got traded. Because it wasn't free agency. You know.
Well, wait a minute, Bob. What do you want? Game 5?
The last inning from Saturday night's World Series.
That was Game 5.
Bottom of the ninth, huh?
That was Game 5.
Game 4.
Oh, Game 4.
Last night was Game 5. Saturday night was Game 4.
Okay. Go ahead, talk. I'm sorry.
Because I'm going to break this thing down for you guys. What went wrong?
What went wrong?
But no, Mike. I'm an old school guy, man. I gotta you gotta throw the ball into the middle, kick it out if the guy doesn't. And I want to see defense. I don't want to see guys just run down, shoot a 3, and then go back.
So you liked watching the Spurs?
Yeah, the Spurs play good basketball. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're a little different now, but like back when the Spurs beat, a few years ago when they still had the whole team together.
Yeah, Tim Duncan and those guys. I love that. I love watching that.
Like, because that was fundamental basketball. I mean, they played old school.
I think, and this is gonna be so wrong to say, but oh well. I think Steve Kerr ruined the NBA. His offense.
I mean, if you're an old school guy like that, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
If that's the kind of game you like.
Is that far enough ahead or?
No, let's just go to the bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth?
The last batter up.
Seventh.
Because everybody wants to blame Kenley Jansen. It's partially his fault, but let's walk through this.
Right here or further back?
No. Go about maybe 20 seconds back. Okay, this guy. Now put it right there.
It's 7-6.
It's to bring Kenley Jansen. Okay, this guy right here, right? He's coming off the bench.
That is into center field.
Okay, they're not going to show it, but this is the hit he did. Now look at Kenley Jansen. He's supposed to be backing up the catcher. Kenley Jansen's over here. The ball gets away from him. If Kenley Jansen's backing up, they have a shot at the guy at home plate.
Yeah. Oh my!
But
they're trying to catch him in the outfield. And they can't.
That's not what blew the game for him.
It's 2 on with 2.
I got to see that again.
Rays are going to ask.
Okay, so just pause right here. I'll set it up. Pause. Okay, so this guy had a 1-2 count on him before this pitch. The pitch before this was on the outside edge of the plate. The guy didn't swing because he thought it was a ball. It was a strike.
Yeah.
The catcher should have set up 4 inches farther outside to get the final strike. Yeah. But he sets up inside. Jansen misses. This guy bleeps one out to right field, and we lose.
Yeah.
And Jansen's not backing up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things wrong with this play.
Here comes Kiermaier.
Oh, right there's one.
There. Let's take the ball around.
Now he stumbles.
Let's throw it home, and Jansen's not backing up like he should be.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my. They're trying to catch.
Jansen's sitting there watching the ball go around. He should be backing up the catcher because that's what a pitcher does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did it? But he caught that ball, didn't he?
No, the first baseman did.
First baseman did.
No, Jansen's out there in La La Land watching what's going on. He's supposed to run behind the catcher and play backup.
I know that. I know he's supposed to back up, but I'm saying the catcher, didn't he catch this ball?
No, he tried to catch it.
He tried
and do a swipe tag because he doesn't know how close the guy is.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the
I
guy
know that.
down.
But he didn't even catch the ball.
Right, but when he swiped tag, he realized he didn't have the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what confused me. I didn't know that he didn't have the ball.
Yeah, the ball
he didn't have the ball.
Yeah, you could see
that. Jansen should have been behind the catcher. Maybe he gets the ball and throws it to the catcher. They throw the guy out.
Well, yeah, because if he was behind the catcher, I bet that guy goes back to third.
Right. But also,
the only reason that guy kept coming was, look, see, he realizes he doesn't have the ball.
Yeah.
And that's why he advances.
And Jansen's right there next to the guy.
Yeah, when he should, which I think he was trying to maybe like, if we get him in a pickle, but he should have been, his place was behind the catcher.
Right, but I still kind of blame the catcher on that play for, it's a 1-2 count. The guy just saw a fastball on the outside part of the plate, didn't like it. I would have gone 4 inches farther outside. Hopefully he swings at it instead of coming inside, missing over the plate, and the guy makes contact. The catcher should have called outside again to go for the third because it was a 1-2 count.
Okay, yeah. With the 1-2 count, hell yeah. I'm going outside. I'm going outside again and hoping he swings at it.
The guy just scored at a strike, which was borderline outside. If he sees the same pitch, he's going to swing, thinking the umpire's going to call it a strike again.
Yeah.
But the catcher should have called that instead of calling for something inside. It missed out over the middle of the plate, and the guy got a hit. But you got to kind of blame the catcher, too. Because he should have called another pitch right outside.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, with the 1-2 count, you don't want to give him anything. You're trying to make him swing.
Yep. And then you leak one out over the center of the plate so the guy can hit it? Nah.
Well, too, now looking at it, the throw is off anyway. I mean, if you look at the line,
off, right?
If you look at the line, he's throwing to first baseman. He's not throwing to home. I think if he throws
at this point, the catcher has no idea that the runner fell down.
Yeah.
He thinks the guy's coming.
Yeah, but what's his name?
So the first baseman throws a little bit up the field a little bit.
Yeah, because you could see it come off his glove in the slow-mo.
Right. Yep. See, he thinks the runner's coming. He doesn't know he fell down.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the ball.
It's on everybody. It's on him for not backing him up. It's on that catcher for missing that catch.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. There's a lot of
Bob. Why does he still have his mask on?
Exactly that too.
Well, yeah.
But again,
I think
if he didn't have that mask on, he probably makes that catch.
I think he's anticipating the collision, so he's leaving the mask on. Yeah,
exactly. But like I said before, if on a 1-2 count, if Will Smith would have called for another fastball outside, a little bit farther outside, I think the guy strikes out, and the Dodgers win the World Series last night.
Yeah,
but he called for an inside pitch, leaked out over the plate, guy made contact.
There's a lot of things that went wrong there.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that went wrong there. It was just one of those things. Like everything went wrong on that one play.
For starters, if the guy doesn't fall, he scores easy, whether the throw is clean or not. I think he scores. Right. He's less than 20 feet, less than 10 feet from the bag when he fell. So if he doesn't fall, even if everything's perfect, even if he picks up that ground ball, throws it to first base to second, he doesn't beat that guy home. There's no way.
Yeah, it was probably a bad pitching call. That's on the pitcher too for leaking it out over the plate.
Sure.
It's definitely on the outfielder. You know what I mean? Right. Everything just kind of went wrong.
Oh yeah, well, see, Cody Bellinger wasn't playing center. Chris Taylor was. Yeah. So there's a lot of but the whole thing at the end of the day, it happened, and you got to move on.
Yeah, you can't let that. Let's do. I wanted to put this together today because I was going through some clips, and and I saw all these clips, and I said, you know what, this is kind of fun, and I mixed them up. I didn't want them to all be football or basketball, so I put in a bunch of different sports. I even added some women's tennis for Bob because he's such a huge women's tennis fan.
Oh yeah, I'm such a huge women's tennis fan.
So I even added a women's tennis F up in there as well. And let me pull those up here. Where are those? I put them in a secure folder for myself. Here we go.
I already saw the video.
Yeah. Well, I posted the video for you guys to kind of see what I was doing today. All right.
By the way, Brian, I am drinking tonight.
Woo-hoo! All right. Share screen.
Yeah. Oh, Angry Orchard, right on.
Right? I like the green apple ones, actually.
So do I.
And let me start the video properly.
There will be no Jim Beam tonight, by the way.
Popped him up. Shallow right. Castro's not going to touch.
Oh, good Lord.
He's going to tag.
That's great.
Trip. What a finish.
Wow, that is unfreaking believable.
And what's amazing, he takes out a huge chunk of fucking grass on that fucking slide. That's just
Yeah, he does.
What a way.
Blitz coming. They throw it up to Johnson. Into the corner. Touchdown.
The ruling on the field stands. It is an incomplete pass.
Boy, that's a tough
That
one.
was a touchdown.
that was a touchdown. I was going to say, I remember that. I remember watching that game
Me
and
too.
thinking, how's that not a fucking touchdown? I mean, seriously.
He had the 2 feet down. He had the ball, but when he fell to the ground, he didn't have
Control.
He didn't keep
He
control
didn't
until he
maintain
got
possession.
up.
Yeah.
Right. But he already had 2 feet down in the end zone. It was a catch.
Yeah, I don't remember this game, Bob.
Will
I should, but I don't.
Garcia with a 2-2 pitch to Santiago. Came over. And this game will end in a 7-7 tie. The crowd yelling, let them play.
After taking a shot from Dustin Brown.
Oh, a turnover!
That's just fucking.
Okay. Freeze this just 1 sec.
Yeah,
Lowry on the ball.
Okay. Oh, you didn't freeze it. Okay.
I got it.
All right. So going back to the hockey,
Yeah.
the best hockey is the Sharks and the Blackhawks. They're in overtime, and the Sharks make a pass back to the goalie to save the puck, and the goalie's not paying attention. Off the goalie's skate into the net.
I think I have that highlight on here. It's towards the end, Bob, I think.
I didn't see it.
Maybe I think I might have cut it.
From Dustin Brown.
Oh, a turnover! Backhand stop!
It's an understatement to say that Jonathan Quick waited too long to make his play.
Lowry on the ball. Raptors have 2 timeouts. Siakam disrupts it.
He just threw that fucker up there, man. Just threw that fucker up there.
Oh, you should have put the J.R. Smith from the finals.
Okay, so rewind that just a couple seconds. Okay. Now let me watch this one more time when they take the ball out or whatever. Okay, no right before that.
Go back further, John.
Okay, they're right here. No. Go. Okay, right here. No, that's the shot. Go back a little bit more.
It's hard. Hold on.
Because I'm going to show you something.
Just go back to the beginning of the play.
How about right there?
Yeah, go back to the beginning of the play.
Oh, okay.
To make
that's fine.
Lowry on the ball.
Right there.
Okay. Now let me watch something here real quick, and I'll tell you what I'm looking at.
Siakam disrupts it.
Okay. That play should have never have happened because the guy touched the ball on his side of the court. Once it crosses the line, it's back court.
Yeah, but no, it's Siakam that hit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Looked like it
if
came
you
off
hear him,
him.
he says Siakam disrupted the play.
Right. Yeah.
Siakam's the one that hit it backcourt. That's why it wasn't backcourt. Because I thought the same thing, Bob. But you hear them say Siakam hit or disrupted the play.
Yeah, the opposite team hit it first. Otherwise, it would have been over and back.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been backcourt.
Yeah, see, this guy here.
Yeah, the white guy. The guy in the white jersey.
Yeah.
That's Siakam, yeah.
Siakam.
Still, what a shot.
Lamb has to throw it up. It goes!
And you can see the clock. He still has time when he lets go. Good golly, Miss Molly.
This crowd.
How old is that?
Now the force out of the game. Blanky drops a baseball.
This is where I kind of feel sorry for players when shit like this happens, because it's just like, it's a normal thing. That's a common thing. The catcher to pitcher throw. They do it over and over. It's just, it's just a ritual. Did I?
Lay down.
We've
already been out. We'll go out again once this is over. Okay, lay down.
St. A's win. Careless. Wow.
Yep.
Way to lose. 1-0. There's a long drive base hit center field.
Oh, this is brutal here.
Game. It got by Chris. Maybe
it hits that bird.
I know it's going to show it again in replay. Watch this. It's going to nail this bird. Boom!
Out here and hit the bird. He goes down for the count. This one's for the birds. How? Super rush. We'll throw in the air. Look for a whole lot of help. Ball is caught. To the 15. It's lateral again.
Another lateral. Another one.
2-2. The runners go. Wide drive caught by
triple play.
He makes the tag. It's a triple play, and the ball game is over. An unassisted triple play to end the.
Now that doesn't happen a lot. An unassisted triple play.
That doesn't happen really ever.
Oh, I can't even think of another one. Unassisted triple play.
I think there's been 10 or 11 unassisted triple plays in baseball.
Yeah, think about that. I mean, how long? 1900 what? 1905.
Well, they started keeping stats in baseball back to 1883.
1883. So
Gonna lay it up over the top this time. First reaching up, ball slap. He caught it.
I remember this game.
I remember that.
Catfish. It was tipped up in the air and Kurtz on his. Unbelievable. Great clock at 5.
I remember this play.
Definitely remember that.
I chose this one just to show.
I think Pete Carroll will remember that forever.
Yeah, I picked this one because of just Brady's little fucking dance. I don't think I've ever seen him do that ever after a win. I don't think I've ever seen him jump.
You give the ball to Marshawn Lynch and you let him go.
Yeah.
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 1,000%.
Yeah. But just to see Brady like he's a little kid, I don't think I've ever seen him do that at the end of a game. I've had any Super Bowl, nothing. I've never seen him.
How crazy would that be for that rookie though? Because he wasn't that a rookie?
Yeah.
Unreal.
This right there. I mean, I've never seen him do that ever. Have you guys?
Well, because John, you got to remember, he's probably thinking we're losing this.
Yeah. I know. I don't ever imagine him ever. I don't imagine him as a player that does. He's like a little kid right there. I like seeing that. Is what I'm kind of trying to say.
And the emotion.
Not just like his normal, where he just like grabs his helmet and starts walking to the tunnel. Fucking Pete's pissed right
there. But I can't believe the call.
Me neither.
I cannot believe the call. You've got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
Exactly. You got Marshawn Lynch and
borderline unstoppable in this part of the field. I can't believe it.
Once again to the sideline. Batted up. Oh, God! Stokely down the sideline. Can they catch him? Stokely! Wow! Touchdown!
trying to run the time down too.
Back there to field the ball. Oh,
Michigan.
he fumbled the ball. Now
I remember this game.
Yeah.
And it's picked up by Michigan State at the 20.
Last play of the game.
And he's going to score. No time left. You've got to
Look at
be
those
kidding me. That you could not run.
That's why you fall on the ball.
There's a piece going into the
There you go. This one's for
finished in the
Bob.
most dramatic circumstances possible.
When we believe it.
How often does that happen?
Shit,
I like the announcers though. His response: "Do you believe it?" I love the way he says that.
I don't believe it.
Just like a British guy, you know.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Oh, what a way to finish
What
it.
happens? She hesitated.
Heartbroken.
I think TLC will state that a service motion must be finished once the ball.
Celtics looking for a miracle.
And
Let's
a
just
Celtic
try to
one for
hold
Bob.
on. Knocked away. Thrown up. And good. Incredible. Absolutely
Was that Bird?
incredible at the buzzer.
No, that was
I'm just kidding.
Walker.
That's what play you should have done is back when Bird called his shot.
Fire. Going to be that in the court.
That was the first right there. I remember that game.
How did that happen? Unbelievable. It was batted back into the arms of Mike Thomas, and the Jaguars have 26 up, 26
I felt bad here. I remember
number
this.
27.
Well, all right, so
Ground ball, right side, Cabrera.
I'm sorry, but I felt really bad for this guy.
well, here's the cool part, all right? After the play's over.
Cut it off, Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe. A absolutely horrible call. A perfect game.
So the umpire, after the game, watches the replay because they didn't have replay yet.
Yeah.
Goes on national TV and apologizes for making a bad call.
He does.
The guy was almost in tears because he knew he cost him a perfect game.
I mean, when you're if you're Steve doing that, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that.
I'm probably calling it. I'm probably already in my head telling myself if this is even close, I'm calling it out.
Right.
I
would much rather take that than the opposite way.
I don't know what the percentages are of the out call at first base, but I'm sure it's very high, right, Bob?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's pretty much a given. It's got to be in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
You got to go with your first instinct is that's an out. I mean, that's
no,
got to.
No, but the guy, but seriously though, the guy did come back. He went on national TV and apologized because he cost the guy a perfect game.
And you got to remember the ball is on the opposite side,
right?
So it's not like the ump is seeing.
Yeah.
He's not seeing he probably didn't really see the ball go into the glove.
Right.
The pitcher's body was blocking it. And that's probably the big reason why he called it safe.
Still, as an umpire, and not to make that call with a perfect game on the line, dude, I mean, that takes some fucking balls. I mean, I'm sorry.
He probably regretted it as soon as he made it.
He did.
Now, this was bullshit. This was an interception.
This was back when when they had the bad umpires.
Right.
When they had the backup umpires, and this is really what topped it. This was when everybody was like, "We need to stop this."
This was clearly an interception.
Yeah, it was.
I have no idea.
But it's two teams I hate, so I really don't care.
Yeah, but I hate Seattle more.
This play, that play, everybody was like, "This needs to stop."
Fans, touchdown. Seahawks win in the most bizarre finish.
I wonder if they called it that way because they both had possession at the same time.
Oh, I love this one.
Head first.
I feel so sorry for her, but it also teaches everybody a lesson, including myself, to shut the fuck up until the game is over.
There you go.
Till you actually get the W on your side, and until you get patted on the back for the win. Just shut the fuck up and finish.
And take gold medal in Los Angeles.
She's like, oh shit.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna win. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Los Angeles overrun Lynch. Did that just?
Tannehill will throw it. This will end it. Or will it? Miami running around, circling. Oh, look out! Gronkowski didn't have the ankle. Touchdown!
No, I listened to that replay, but was that the announcer cussing? And they had to beat the announcer? That had to be a hometown announcer. Had to be.
Oh, that is unbelievable! I don't believe what I just saw!
How would you best describe that final play?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I just gotta.
Lined into right field.
Custer on second. He'll go to third. The ball is cut off in right center. They hold Custer right there. He falls down. They go to third. They have Custer hung up. He's in a rundown. Nobody covering home plate. Custer falls down.
Yeah.
Oh, what an end.
That has missed the button. That's just your legs giving out. You're done. You're tired. You don't have nothing left. You're just and your legs just say "fuck you" and just shut down. Now this one made me laugh because it's like I know it's impossible to control birds, but this has got to be the scariest fucking thing for a guy on a horse.
Yeah.
It's fucking fast.
From American Graffiti. Now Bellakaran are about to get out for Rhinos.
Oh, hell no.
Everywhere.
Oh, hell no.
These horses have
Wait,
been
no, yeah, but the whole part is now you've got a horse with no jockey.
5 of them down. A complete debacle here. El
Look
Matilla
at this guy coming from left field.
Matilla comes away from American Graffiti and Bellakaran.
Oh no, dude! If I saw that, I'm putting my head down as close as I can to that horse, and I'm just letting that horse run.
Because it looks like it didn't affect this one bit.
I mean, I'm bear hugging that horse, and I'm getting as low as I can get.
They had 4 jockeys fall off their horses on that shot. They
Yeah.
just fell off, dude.
The one thing that I would not do is kick this thing swift,
Oh,
kick this thing
Buffalo.
short. No, I
Oh,
kick it deep.
Buffalo.
I would make him use
Oh,
it.
this is old, that's for sure.
Take my chances on a
poor
return
Buffalo.
as opposed to squid kicking it.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Gets it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson. He's got something.
That looked forward.
Yeah, they replayed it, but see, back then they didn't have replay.
No, I know,
So-
but that looked forward as fuck. Just look
It
at
was.
that
It was.
replay.
It was
That
about a
looked
half
hell.
yard. It was about a half yard forward, but that put the Titans in the Super Bowl against the Rams.
Yeah,
that looked way more than half a yard to me. Maybe it's just the angle, but that looked.
Reviewing the play.
Yeah.
Now, Bob, let me ask you a whole different game if it was Buffalo and Rams.
The Rams still win.
Rams still win that game.
Ruling on the field stands. It was a lateral.
Tie game in the ninth. Jay grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Throw home. 2 out. Over the third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw.
Now, there should have been a call there at third because you could see the third baseman holding him up
Oh yeah.
easily. Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks like, did he step up a little bit to slow him down, Bob?
Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's safe. It was interference. 36 yards for the win. 1 point would also.
Now this must be Canadian football.
Yeah, Canadian.
The ball. The tick is up.
Because this threw me off when I was watching the clip. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I was thinking arena football first.
Feels too good.
Got to get 5 yards. Down the ball. Kick it back through. Got to kick it out again.
They will kick it out, but they don't get it out.
I'm like, lost.
They don't get out.
Philadelphia by 1. Simmons gets it into Harris. Harris scores. Harris scores. It appeared he
Now they don't get called for ups and downs on that because it hit the other player, right? The defensive player. Okay, I couldn't tell.
Let's see. No indication. They will certainly review that.
Is that Nash?
I don't know. I don't think Nash ever played for the Nets, did he?
No, that wasn't. Oh, that was the Nets. I couldn't tell who it was.
Probable fashion completed for 76.
It's going to be a drag race all
For
the way
you,
to the
Bob.
start-finish line.
I remember this.
Right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
This guy comes in on his hood.
He finished.
Clint Boyer.
He finished.
That's got to be one of the most scariest things.
Look at this finish. Unofficially.
Now, there's a couple finishes from Talladega years ago. There was Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski mixed it up. And Carl Edwards flips over, and he's doing 150 upside down going down the backstretch.
Yep.
And then Brad Keselowski wrecked and threw him in the wall. I mean, threw him in the netting.
Lays it up for Freeman, and it's incomplete. Or did he make the catch at the 15? What are they going to rule it? He caught it? Touchdown! He did what?
Oh, man.
At least he was smart enough to get up and run.
Well, the Packers see a little bit of reverting back
There you
to
go.
wild shots, though. Look at Holyfield. He is
Dude, that had to fucking hurt like hell, dude. I'm sorry. And
I'll be right back.
You watch it.
Come on, let's go outside.
His
That's why you
reaction
don't
says
do.
it all.
That's why you don't do drugs.
Dude, you watch his face. I mean, he just rips into him, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's a fucking animal, dude. I mean, look at that face. God, that's just to me that you can. He's not. He was not there. He was not there at all.
I would not, dude. I would, back in his prime, I would not want to get in the ring with that guy.
But you got to think, what the fuck is in that guy's mind to do something like that? I mean, when
he was just in a bad place.
Yeah, when you think about what he did, and then you look at this still shot of him, I mean, that's an animal. That's a friggin' animal right there.
a little bit of reverting back to the wild shots, though.
Well, dude, when you listen to him talk,
yeah,
now about how he was back then.
Oh yeah.
He almost sounds like he was scared of himself back then.
Yeah, and then he even goes and pushes Holyfield. Like, come on, fuck! I know I just beat your ear. Let's finish this fight. I'm like, dude, really?
I'm telling you. I mean, he was just in a rough place.
That's vicious.
Flagrant fight of the year. I mean, glory blood.
I cannot tell why exactly I acted like I did. I just snapped.
No, here you go, Mike. This is for you, Mike, because I know you've never seen this play, and we talked about it before.
Pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Rachel Harris has it. And he's over. Rachel Harris. He grabbed him with 5 seconds to go.
That was a hell of a hit.
Here's the
Pardon me?
I said you're smiling for that play.
The winning run. Well, number 2, pause. Just pause for a second.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm smiling because earlier in the year when we talked about this with Andre, he kept calling it immaculate conception.
Immaculate.
And it's the immaculate reception. Number 2, here's how the story goes, right? So back in those days, 2 offensive guys couldn't touch the ball and it'd be a complete pass.
Right.
It had to go off of a defender first before another guy offensive guy could catch it.
Yep.
So the referees huddle because they're trying to make a decision. And this is how the story goes. They're in Pittsburgh. And so the referee asked one of the officials on the sidelines, he goes, if we say it's an incomplete pass, the Pittsburgh official goes, "I got no police escort for you."
Yeah.
So the referee.
I'm calling that a catch all day long.
Yeah. The referees come together and go, "Touchdown."
Yep. There's
they
no
wouldn't have
way.
made it out of the
I'm
stadium
calling
alive.
that a catch all day long. If somebody says that to me, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I ain't dying for this.
Yeah, no, and that's a true story because the referee and there was another guy talking about it, and yeah, they said, hey, if we call it incomplete, the guy goes, I got no police escort for you. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They actually came out later and said that, years. What was it? Years later.
Yeah, it was like probably 3 or 4 years later.
With 2 out, 3 and 2 to Mookie Wilson.
The guy's name that will be forever known. I feel bad for him as well.
Yeah.
Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Harmon will probably try to swim.
And number 1.
Ball comes loose, and the Bears have to get out of bounds.
Now, if you look closely, this guy is going to be one of the guys is going to be down. His knee touches, but he's going to shovel the ball back.
Oh my God! The most amazing, sensational, dramatic.
Let's get that part.
Ending.
And Kevin Moan gets the ball and runs through the band.
The big game over Stanford.
Oh man,
that's right.
I had to have this. Yeah, that sucks. And then they still. What do you do in that situation? You know, it's funny because half the band's trying to run back off. The other half is on the field still, dude. And the band, that's a lot of fucking people, dude. That's like over 100 people.
There was a play. It was the Rams and Saints years ago in the late 80s or 90s. The Saints punted. The ball went into the end zone. But the Rams guy picks it up like right before it goes out of bounds and starts running back. Well, everyone thought the play was dead. So you got the Rams defense coming on, the Rams offense coming on, Saints defense coming on. There's like 40 people on the field, and this guy's running 109 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because the ball was never down.
Never down.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No whistle or nothing?
No whistle or nothing.
No whistle.
Wow.
Well, I got week 7 NFL highlights, and then we'll go into our and you could tell me to pause anytime you want, you guys, and I'll pause the videos for you guys.
We don't own any of this shit.
Yeah.
Same with the stuff before that.
This made me laugh, dude. This is a perfect situation.
Oh, this was so awesome.
Where you're just done. You can't run no more. You're just fucking physically done, dude.
Then from the 12, Jones keeps, gets a block, takes off, and he is gone. Trying to stay upright.
Don't.
Right there, right when it happens, you can see it happening.
When that starts happening to your feet, your legs, you can't stop it. Like once you start to lose it, your legs just keep flailing, and you just can't stop.
Trying to stay up.
Right there, you're done. Dude.
Right, and he trips.
But his only saving grace is he scored a touchdown, or they scored a touchdown 2 plays later.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even think it wasn't even because his legs were done. He just started to lean too far forward.
Yeah,
right.
And his upper body got ahead of himself. Is really what it was. His legs weren't done.
He's probably never run that much in his fucking
career. But honestly, John, you could go out and run across the whole field right now. It's not that. Yeah. It was just he was leaning too much forward.
Yeah,
and he started to maybe one of his feet caught a little too much turf. Or too much grass, and his upper body got ahead of him.
He probably heard footsteps too. I'm sure he figured somebody was within reach of him.
Maybe I don't know. I don't think it was probably that either.
And he trips.
I think he just tripped
to the end zone and ends up carrying it as it is for 8.
He's like, damn, I can't even do it right when I'm wide open.
Just looking around for help. Kenny Galladay takes out.
That's a hell of a catch.
He's a hell of a receiver.
Yeah.
And some of the offensive weapons that Mayfield has at his disposal. Mayfield to the end zone. Is it a catch? Yes. Njoku.
Mayfield had a good game yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
You got to watch Landry down the seam. Mayfield towards the end zone. It is caught. Was he in? Yes. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Here for a first down. 3rd down and 4. As Rodgers throws it to Adams, makes the catch, and will take it in for his 2nd touchdown today, 45 yards.
And play the percentage they're going to run to the unbalanced side. Follow the pullers. And now 1st and goal as a result as Breeze will float it for the end zone, looking for his tight end.
Did he get both feet in, man?
He did. Looks like.
Jared Cook, who makes a juggling grab for the touchdown. What a catch by Cook to put the Saints up. 2nd and 14. Good protection for Bridgewater. Time for DJ Moore, who got behind the defense and now turns on the speed for the touchdown.
Touchdown every 9 times that he touched it at Memphis. They hand it to him underneath here, trying to get a big play to the edge. He's got space, and he's got speed.
You know what? I really think in this stuff because Dallas sucks, and I hate Dallas.
Yeah, they played like shit.
The team
Dallas deserves this.
Yeah. The team known as Only Washington is surprising us.
Goal for Washington. And so
Dallas is just horrible.
Yeah. Should I get rid of the kicker? Oh, we'll leave that for fantasy talk.
Down to the throw. Lofting one. He's got a man. It's McLaurin in stride. Touchdown, Washington. There's a flag down back around the 30-yard line. If it stands, it's a
McLeod deep. Goes back to the 28. Makes a move upfield. Now he has some room. A beautiful cut. Ray McLeod. He could go. McLeod caught from behind inside the 20. So the AFC Central from 1970 to 2001, mostly that was the Houston Oilers, and then briefly the Titans. Tannehill on time, catch and run. A.J. Brown is a blur. Touchdown.
That's my guy.
That's your guy, Mike?
Yep. I had him on the bench all season. Just waiting for him to come back.
That was a catch.
That right there was a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch. I watched that live. I could not believe he caught that.
Lofting it up there. What a reach by Aguilar for the touchdown.
He's a good receiver.
to get a stop. Deep shot.
Now this pass right here, it's got to be the best pass I've seen all year. I mean, that guy just on the money where he threw it. Nobody else but the receivers catching it. That's just total Brady right there. I was just blown away. I mean, look at that. That's crazy.
To the end zone for Miller, and it is caught for a touchdown.
That was a hell of a throw.
Free game last week for Tampa Bay. Back-to-back costly penalties here. And now Carr has Aguilar. It's caught inside the 5. Nelson Aguilar with another big play.
In the Denver secondary,
Bob's game.
Mahomes. And down the side. What a catch made right in front of Callahan by Hardman. Wow, what a grab. Lasso's the... Up the middle they come. It's picked off on the play. It's Sorensen to the house. A pick 6. Daniel Sorensen.
Now show the punt return, the kickoff return. Here we go.
This is one hell of a run.
Field goal. It'll be taken out by Byron Pringle. And he finds a seam. He breaks a tackle. The kicker to beat. Look at Pringle.
I'm yelling, fall down, slip. I don't care.
Away. Unofficially 102 yards.
I love how he says he's got the kicker to beat. Like the kicker's got a fucking shot at him, dude.
Yeah.
Added some time, 36 seconds. Now here's the deep ball, and it's over the head of his receiver. And
Yeah, Cam threw that right on the money, huh? That was
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful throw.
Yeah.
Hell of a throw.
it's Mosley. How big a return can he put on it? He's in reverse field. He's got some space over here. He's got a chance to get them set up for something before the half with 15 seconds. What a return. Catch today for 4 yards. Herbert looking deep towards the end zone.
Herbert had a good game.
That was a hell of
That guy's looking good.
Touchdown, Virgil Green.
3rd down and 7 with Charcot out there for Jacksonville. Minshew's taking a deep shot for Chris Conley in the end zone.
That's another one. That's just beautifully thrown.
Conley runs it down, and he's
It could have been batted away.
Herbert releases deep down the sideline. Guyton's got a step. There he goes. See you later. As Guyton walks it in for a Chargers touchdown.
And the first play from scrimmage sees Metcalf going to the slot to the right side. Keep an eye on
This was a good game.
It's tremendous. Wilson has protection. Wilson's going deep and reaching for it and making the one-handed grab is Tyler Lockett. Football, you know that.
Hey, by the way, who had Tyler Lockett?
Frank
on the bench.
He thought about playing baseball as he takes a snap on the 3rd and 2 and goes deep down the left side, and it's hauled in for the touchdown by DeAndre Hopkins. Great with 6 different receivers, and this time he lost one, and it's picked off at the goal line. That's Buda Baker. Buda Baker out in front. Can Metcalf track him down? Can he chase him down? And he does to save a touchdown.
Hell of a run from Metcalf. I got to say that. That's...
I think so. Looks like man coverage, too.
I got points for that.
Wilson retreating, and he's going to throw deep downfield, and it is Lockett for the touchdown.
It was all the Wilson Lockett show that day.
Yeah.
That was all of them, right?
Although Christian Kirk came back, I almost won in another league.
For the touchdown.
Yep.
That was all the highlights. So what your take from week 7, Bob?
It was all right. I mean, there was a couple surprises. I didn't think that the Niners would manhandle the Patriots.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
I'm surprised that the Jets gave the Bills a good game.
Yeah. And Washington, well, I mean, if Dallas has everybody, I think they beat Washington.
Oh, Dallas is so shot up there. They're done.
They're done. All right.
That's kind of the reason why I picked Washington for my defense this week.
Yeah.
You picked Washington for your defense?
Oh, yeah.
I get Baltimore back, so rest of the season, I got Baltimore.
Yeah. I got lucky with picking Kansas City as my defense.
Yes, you did.
Is the Rams game over, Bob? Did I officially lose?
Yeah, the Rams game is over, and I think you did officially lose.
132-6 to 128.
I had like 8 minutes. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
No, the game's over.
Okay.
Because you're interviewing
Jared
Goff right now.
Gotcha.
Congratulations, Sir Bob, on your victory.
Thank you very much, sir.
Your victory. Well deserved.
Yeah, okay. I feel the sentiment, man.
You feel the love there? You feeling the love?
I feel the love.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right. It looks like. Oops. So big TD.
Big TDs.
Beats me and is going to go 4-3. Looks like.
Yep.
I'm going to go 3-4. Mr. Mike Hawk absolutely destroyed my cousin. Any words, Mike, on that win for you? Is he frozen?
I think it's frozen.
He's frozen.
Mike,
wake up. Mike.
Do you have anything to say? No.
You're big.
I was just looking at the game.
Yeah. Anything you'd like to add to your victory tonight?
No. I
No.
mean, it was a good game. I expected my team to have a good week this week. Looking at the matchups and the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bobby goes down to Frank, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, by 1.2.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Frank the Tank.
Nice.
Well, look at Adams, 44 points.
Yeah. 44.6 points.
Okay, go down to that. The only reason Brandon wins is because what's-her-name can't run her damn team.
Well, yeah, because I've been telling John she needs to get another quarterback. If she gets another quarterback, she'll win.
I'll
Daniel Jones.
I'll trade her fucking what's his name?
No.
From the Patriots.
No one's allowed to trade her shit.
No. Yeah, she loses to Brandon. Brandon 114. Yep. And then
dude, she played Zach Ertz, who is out.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. Plus, she plays Daniel Jones, who's a horrible quarterback. If she would just pay attention to her team, she would be like in first place.
Well, she still got 20 out of Jones though.
This week.
Yeah, this week.
But normally he's like 8 to 10.
Yeah. And the dude pulls away. And
dude abides.
The dude is just starting to climb. He goes 3 and 4.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of changes this week.
Brian, you're 3 with your 3-game winning streaks up, Brian.
You're
that's okay. It's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, it happened. There have been a lot of changes now with Bobby losing twice in a row. I think that puts you and Bobby tied, right, or Mike, or put you ahead of Bobby. I don't know how that works. We'll have to wait.
I think Mike's ahead of him by game now, right?
Yeah. He's looking at the score on his phone. He's switching. He has to switch back and forth on his.
Yeah.
So his video freezes when
I'm 6 and I'm 6. I'm going to be 6 and 1. Bobby's going to be 5 and 2.
Yeah.
Right.
And everybody in my league lost.
Yeah.
So I pull another game ahead. It's almost. I would have to my team would have to completely fall apart for me to not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So John, you lost, right?
I did.
John lost. Midwest Newbies lost.
Yeah.
Yep. So me and you had the same record and the same one as Tank, I believe.
Yeah, we're all three the same record.
Yep.
It's going to come down to the end to see who gets that second spot in our division. Mike's got locked up. So Mike, if you win, are you taking the ring home, or are you going to leave it on the fireplace there at Bobby's house?
Of course, I'm going to take it home.
Okay, good to hear.
It's mine.
It's mine. It's my ring. I deserve it. All right.
I think I play Bob next week.
Let's see.
I think so. I think me and you play next week.
All right.
Let's see here.
Which I'm not too thrilled about because Hopkins is out.
Yeah, week 7.
Because they're on a bye.
Week 8 is got. Let me.
You got lucky because Hopkins is on a bye and Edmonds is going to be taken over because Drake is going to be out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, Frank's.
So
playing.
I would have been able to throw him into the starting lineup as my flex.
Yeah. Frank is going to be playing Phil at Border Patrol. Karen is playing Bobby. Midwest Newbies is playing.
I'm playing Brandon.
You're playing Brandon. I am playing Jesse. And Team Mike Hawk is playing Bob. Big titties. Big titties.
Big titties.
Yep. This should be a good week.
Should be a good week.
Absolutely.
Brian, you got our thingies?
I do.
All righty.
Let me just blow it up a little bit. There we go. That's better.
I don't think we did too well this week on our pickies.
Did pretty good actually.
Oh, we did? Oh, you caught?
Did pretty good actually. Pretty much the only losses were pretty much most of them were on my side.
Ooh, damn! Who got 13 out of 14 games?
Fucking Mike. Some fucking asshole named Mike.
Who was that? Who is that?
It's the same guy who's got a bunch of big asterisks next to his name.
What do you mean a bunch of big asterisks?
What
are you talking about? I got I just picked 13 of 14 games for this week.
But you did that after the season already started.
Right?
What, a couple games after? Big whoop-de-doo.
Yeah,
and
but most
of those games were picked already.
Don't worry. In case you haven't seen, I've already got a separation of your picks from before and after. So since these were handed in after the week started, they're going to be on there.
I was 9 for 14. That's not bad. 64%.
Bob was 11 for 14. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And Brian 8 for 14.
I think that made me jump ahead of Bob just because I got that 13 for 14.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. That's good though.
I don't know how I got that lucky. 13
Bob's
for 14.
at 68 on the season. You're at 72 on the season.
Huh?
Bob's at 68% on the season, and you're at 72 on the season.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think that made me get ahead of him just because I picked 13 out of 14 this week.
Yeah.
He was for sure ahead last week.
Yeah.
The Falcons game. Who was it? Falcons and Lions?
Everyone picked the Falcons.
We all picked the Falcons.
Well, I mean, if you would have asked me last week, I might have said the same thing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we all picked the Cowboys.
Yeah, we all picked the Cowboys.
Wait a minute though. If you pick the Cowboys and you pick the Falcons,
I was going to say. So everybody's minus a game.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I was doing it off with the other sheet. So.
I was going to say. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't the Cowboys lose?
Yeah.
Okay, so. It's 12 for 14.
Yeah.
There you go.
That sounds better.
Hey.
Like it makes a difference.
12 out of 14. I'm still happy with that.
So with all that being said, I saw the graphs kind of showing out a little bit. So you see this big fat line right here? That's your separation. That's your the big fat line is your after everything started, but your blue line, your green line here was before you turned everything in. So you were actually better before that.
Yeah.
Before I turned everything in?
Yep.
Well, whatever.
And then this is where they meet, so.
Well, I don't really care. It is what it
So
is. Because I didn't really, I picked all those games in a matter of like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Right, that's hard.
You sent it over to me, and I literally printed it, picked them, and sent it right back.
Right.
Like, I was just trying to blow through it so you could get it.
So far, the most consistent there's been is probably going to be Mike, actually.
And I wasn't trying to. I purposely did that because I was not trying to be like, okay, wait, this team has this guy hurt, this team has.
Right.
I was trying to just be fair and be like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to go off of what I would have thought before the season started. So I just picked them. So.
Yeah. Well, so far this week, I mean, everyone's been pretty decently this week. It's all been pretty close.
Yeah.
Last week, everything was.
It's not like we're that far apart. I think me and Bob are we're ahead, but me and him are really close to each other. And then I don't remember what the percentage was for you and John, but.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create another one here that actually has exact totals. This is like week by week.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So basically what this one does is takes your week here, your win percentage for the week, and puts on the graph. What I'm going to do
John's at 60, Brian's at 55. Yeah, see, you guys are only 5 apart. Me and Bob are about 4 apart.
Yeah, so I'm going to create another one with our actual totals as we go here, and then it'll kind of see the separation, though, too, a bit. So,
yeah.
I want to get some more data underneath the belt here before I start doing that.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
I wanted to do something a little different tonight and give each one of us, we can't pick the same game that one person picks, but like Bob is going to pick the game of the week for one of these games, and he's going to try to predict the score and the winner, the over and under, just like you would in Vegas. Copy?
So do we want a close game or a further apart game?
You can pick whatever game. Bob's going to go first. Bob's going to pick from week 8. He's going to pick these matchups from week 8. He's going to pick the game he wants to pick, and we can't pick that game. We have to pick another game. So Bob's going to go first, and then Mike, and then Brian, and then me.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
You want to see
I'm gonna go Raiders Browns.
Raiders Browns game, okay.
And I'm gonna. So you said make an over under number.
Yeah, winner and over and under. Just like
I'm gonna go with
a Vegas bet line, I guess. I'm
gonna go the Raiders. Maybe go -2.5 on the Raiders, with an over under of like 57.5.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. You're writing these down.
I was already ahead of you, John.
I knew you were.
I'm like, somebody's probably writing all this stuff down.
You are our stats guy. So you get Bob's stuff?
Raiders, Browns, Raiders -2.5, 57.5.
Yes. That's my over under.
That is Bob's pick of the week. Mike, can you see the teams?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
See, I haven't done this before, so this is gonna be interesting.
I'm kind of curious to see what game Mike picks. I got a feeling I know what game he's going to pick.
Are we picking just an over under or
just like
pick your winner? Pick your winner, what they're going to win by, and then the over under.
Yeah.
We'll see over under. I've never done over under before.
Oh, over under. Okay.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Baltimore. Pittsburgh by 3. Over under 48. I'm gonna say yeah. I'll say 48. The total score.
You understand what's going on?
Or should I do?
Okay,
under?
So Brian.
Go ahead, Bob.
Right. So the over under is the total number of points both teams are going to score combined.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you.
So you bet the over that total or the under that total.
Gotcha.
All right, Brian, you're up. Pick your team. Your game, I should say.
You know,
just pick the Vikings game. You know you want to.
Well, that's the thing is that's probably the one I'm going to end up picking. As much as I should actually just pick the Chiefs and Jets just because I know the Chiefs are going to win. We're going to do Vikes and Pack.
Wait, the Vikes? You're going to take the Vikings game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I purposely picked that Pittsburgh game because I wanted to pick a hard game to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't want to just go, the Chiefs are going to whip the shit out of the Jets.
Yeah, I know. See, that's why I did the Raiders Browns so you guys have the softball ones.
Yeah.
I think the Packers going to win by 10. Yeah, I really do.
Okay.
I'll be really surprised if they don't.
And then I don't know. It's gonna. We'll do 45.
What we should do? How about this? I'll make this easier. I'll make this good. Bob, what game did you pick?
Raiders Browns.
Raiders Browns.
All right, Raiders Browns. Brian, write this down. Bob, it's currently sitting at 54. You taking over or under?
I picked. Yeah, I'm going over 57.5. Yeah.
You're going 50. Okay, so Bob's taking the over because Vegas has it at 54.
That's what it's going to open up at, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, it opened up at 55.
Okay.
So it's at 54. So Bob's taking the over. The line's 54. Bob's taking the over. My game, it is 47.5. I'm actually going to take the over. Brian, you got that?
Yep. Line 54.
Okay, and then your game is, your game, they have it sitting at the same, 54.5. So you got to pick the over or the under.
We lost Mike.
4.5. I don't think it's going to be that high, to be honest. I'm still going to go 45.
Then go under.
Sorry, I was out for too long.
I'm still going to go 45.
Okay,
under.
So
I don't think it's going to be a high
you're
scoring
taking
game.
the under. So
Yeah, I
you're
don't think
taking the under.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, John.
All right, I'm going to go crazy. You guys are going to laugh and probably tell me I'm an idiot, but I'm going to go with the Patriots-Bills game.
Yep.
And I'm going with the Patriots winning that game. And
the over-under is 44 right now. So over or under.
Wow, I figured 49. So I'm going to go over.
So you're taking the over.
Yeah.
And Pats are winning by?
Pats are going to win 28-21.
All right, so they're going to win by 7.
Yeah.
Bob, with yours, Raiders negative 2.5. You mean the Raiders going to lose by 2.5? Or?
Yeah, no. Anytime it says negative 2.5, that means the Raiders are going to win by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're betting, so like if he was to actually bet on that game, they would have to win by 3 points for him to win the bet.
Gotcha.
He has to take the team and minus the points.
You guys want
or you can take the other team and it would be plus. So if they won by 2, he would still win.
You guys want to do another game? Do 2 apiece?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, Bob's looking.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna do that, then shit, I'll go Chiefs Jets. I'll go Chiefs. I don't know. Plus, the Chiefs are gonna win by 17.5.
Dude, the spread right now is 19.5, Bob.
All right, the Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs are gonna win by 17.5. And the what's the number? 50.
48. 48.
Oh, I'm gonna go over.
Okay.
Over to what? 50?
It's just over. Over 48.
Over 48, yes.
Yeah, but what do you want? You say you want at 55?
Oh yeah, that's over 48.
Yeah, that's over 48.
You don't have to. We're not picking a number. We're just picking over or under what Vegas has the odds at.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, Mikey, you're up.
I'm gonna. John, what game was your first game?
Mine was the Bills Patriots game.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Rams Miami game. I'm gonna say. Ooh man, I'm gonna say Rams by 7, and the over under is 48.5. I'm gonna take the over.
You know, Tua's starting, right?
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm taking the Rams by 7. If Fitz was starting, I think it would be a closer game.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see him.
You're up, Mr. Brian.
Cowboys Eagles.
That's a tough game. That's a tough one, man. They always play each other tough, and
but with the way the Cowboys are playing, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be
and
great.
who's going to be the quarterback?
Yeah, who's going to be their quarterback?
The third string.
Yeah.
The punter.
Yeah.
Fly Eagles fly.
Yeah, Eagles going to win by 21.
I don't even know. My thing is not showing me what the over under is.
Vegas doesn't give a shit.
I don't think Vegas is going to give you a line right now because Vegas doesn't know who's playing quarterback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just pick one.
I'll just go with 48.
Okay, so you think it'll be okay.
Hey, John.
So are you taking the over or the under on that? Is it going to be over 48 or under 48?
I think it's going to be.
Because you have to take
I think it's going to be over 48.
Okay, so you're taking 40. 48 is a good number. And so you're taking the over. Over 48.
Hey, Wade, 2 years high school football. Varsity.
Oh, I got to pick now. Shit.
They need for the offensive line, man. All their offensive linemen are hurt.
Who?
Oh, the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Seahawks 49ers game is actually going to be pretty good, though.
I was afraid to pick that game because I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I got a feeling the Seahawks are going to win, but you just can't ever call that game.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Bucks Giants game.
Figured you would.
And I'm going to go with the Bucks winning.
Bye.
I got it.
What's the spread on that game?
8, it's 11.
Don't tell him yet until he picks.
I picked 41 as total scores, and I think it's going to be.
No, that's not how it works. You need to pick what they're going to win by.
Oh, they're going to win by at least. I think they win by at least 14.
Okay, so win by 14, and the over/under is 47.
And I said 41, so I'm going to say the under.
You're going to say the under.
Yeah.
They actually have them only by 11. That's interesting. Shit, I might need to bet the house on that game.
Yeah.
if they don't win by 11, damn.
They got that speedster back there as a quarterback in New York.
Oh yeah.
He knows
He's a speedster. He's a speedster up until 40 yards, and then he trips.
No, he can only run 80 yards, and then that's it. That's as far as his contract says he's allowed to run.
There you go.
And then he's got to go down on the knee. Oh man. Well, that's cool. I wanted to do that last week, and then I figured, well, I will do it next week, and just this way we can kind of see how we stack up against Vegas and see how well we do.
Well, if that's the case, then we would actually need to pick games based on the spread.
Yeah.
Right.
And the over/under. So maybe we'll do that next week.
Yeah, we could do that next week.
We'll start next week doing that.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, we don't want to confuse our stats guy. I hear he's totally underpaid, so
yeah,
you won't confuse me.
He's totally underpaid and overworked. He's got stats for everything. $10. He's got stats for every time Bob made a mistake.
So far, 3.
Anything you guys want to touch on the last 10 minutes here?
Yeah, why does Joe Buck suck at calling games and stuff?
Why does Joe Buck what?
Hey,
Joe
did you
Buck
hear
is
that?
so
That
overrated.
what was that? Did you hear not this week, but the week before when the hot mic thing?
Yeah,
with the flyover.
Yeah,
we were
Did you guys talk about that? They said they were set up.
Troy Aikman.
That's what he said. We were set
Who
up.
did? Troy or Joe?
Both of them said that.
They were set.
Yeah, well, both of them should keep their mouth shut when they got mics on.
Right.
Well, no. Here's the deal. They said that
Stupid.
they did that in like pregame, which was an hour before the show. They were joking around about it, and they were recorded. And then somebody leaked that one out because that was all in rehearsal. That wasn't live when it happened, really.
Oh, now that's what they're saying, that wasn't live. That was
Right. So they were set up. So one of their production assistants leaked that out. You see, that was a scripted. They said that was a scripted joke.
How is that possible? Because wasn't it during the flyover? They don't practice the flyover, do they?
Well, they don't broadcast the flyover on TV because they don't do the national anthem on TV. They just show it at kickoff.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it happened during the flyover or if it was in rehearsal, but you don't see the flyover on regular TV.
Oh, okay.
It's during the national anthem. And they don't put the national anthem on TV because they don't want people to see the fucking players kneeling.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, everybody's getting caught on these hot mics. Like, it's just not even just in sports, but everybody's getting caught. They just caught, was it yesterday or like 2 days ago? Saturday or Sunday, they caught freaking Kamala Harris asking what city she was in.
Yeah.
I was dying. Are we in Cleveland?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
we're in Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland! I was like, oh, shit.
No.
Like,
My
come on,
favorite-
people, be smarter about it. Whisper in their ear or something. Like,
My favorite moment, my favorite moment during the debate, Trump is talking about coyotes bringing illegals over, right?
oh, God, that was hilarious.
So the next day, there's this legislator from Georgia, this black young lady
yeah.
who's in the legislature, saying, well, how can a coyote bring a person across the border?
A whole body across.
Yeah, she's
A
thinking
whole
it's
body.
an animal coyote.
Yeah.
So
and
that's
then-
all
well,
we
no, there was
need.
a million people that thought that. That's the craziest thing in the world to me. But the best part is somebody made a picture of like a little Mexican girl riding a coyote like a horse.
Coyote.
No, she literally put how does a coyote bring a whole body across?
Yeah.
But so many people were doing that, tweeting stuff like that, like millions of people. It was crazy. I was like, really, people? Like,
It was
I was dying. I was like,
I'm shaking my head.
Just picture.
No,
I'm just picturing.
but going off of that, you know what's the next day at the Trump one of Trump's rallies, for the Wi-Fi password for the press, they made the Wi-Fi password for the press was who built the cages, Joe, with a question mark. That was the Wi-Fi password for the press. So even like CNN and everybody, whoever was there, had to put that in as the password. I was like, we're even better at being petty than they are.
Yeah, but no, but that meme with the little Mexican kid riding the coyote.
Riding the coyote, dude.
They're on Facebook and
great.
stuff. Man.
It's great, man. The internet is undefeated.
Yeah, the internet, you don't make mistakes on the internet. I'm sorry.
No, the internet will kill you. It's just way too much. But yeah, I don't know. I have to rewatch that thing about Joe Buck and them. I don't know if that was.
So you hear that Trump's Twitter got hacked too? His password was actually all capital MAGA 2020.
Oh, he is not that stupid to have that as password.
Is it okay? But who put that story out though?
I'm going to have to find that article that I found.
It was probably like Politico or something.
I can't remember exactly.
I think he's more intelligent than that. I mean, he's not.
Oh yeah. That's why I said who posted the story, because that doesn't sound. That sounds a little.
And
I feel like even just the White House would be like, look, like you got to be more careful than that.
Well, that's the thing is he's pretty good about. There's no assistant that set up his Twitter. He sets up his own Twitter. He responds. He doesn't have someone sitting there with it.
Tweeting out for him? No. I mean, he's not Joe Biden.
No. He set up that account on his own. He's got his own password. He manages that account. He doesn't have a personal assistant that does that for him. So what you see on his Twitter account is coming.
That's him.
From his fingers, man.
What about Amy Coney Barrett? They just swore in.
She got confirmed today, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they did the swearing in and everything.
Yep.
Yep.
It was actually on Forbes, actually.
Yeah, it's on Forbes.
Yeah. It was on Forbes?
Yeah.
Was it anywhere else?
That's
weird that Forbes would pick that up. Was there any credible, like, besides
it was a Dutch researcher. I'll put the article in there.
A Dutch researcher that did it?
Yep.
That is so weird.
There you go.
I feel like somebody would have tried that already.
Oh, yeah. 1,000 times. Yeah, there's no way. There's just absolutely no way that he would use that as his password.
I don't know. He said, I guess the White House denied it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, did the guy post anything?
He didn't post anything on there.
No, because when you
See, at that point, I'm not believing you. If you're hacking the presidents, you're posting something.
Yeah. No. Plus,
it's on TechCrunch too.
Even if he did get through, Trump's phone would notify him that someone else is logged on the account from a different device.
Well, that's the other thing is I bet that even though nobody controls his Twitter but him, I guarantee you they got somebody watching.
Yeah.
Just waiting. Somebody's just waiting, and every time he puts something out, they look over it and make sure it's not like horrible.
Well, saying the password was changed shortly thereafter, but I mean, if you look at the screenshots, it's actually the screenshots of the fill-ins for Trump's.
That can all be manipulated.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's why I'm saying it. Even if he did do it, I don't believe it unless you post something, because you can manipulate a screen, dude. You know how many fake tweets are put out under his thing every day, like memes and stuff that he tweets stuff, and guys you can do all that. John could do all that with the computer, make stuff look like somebody tweeted something and just put a screenshot of it up.
Thanks, Mike, for letting me feel.
Well, it's easy. You don't have to be that good at the computer to do that.
Nah, anybody can do that.
Yeah, cut and paste and all that. No, yeah. So that's why if he didn't post something, I don't believe it. Like, you're a sorry hacker if you break into the president's Twitter and you don't post something.
Yeah, here you go.
Fuck them both. Yeah, I've seen that.
I saw that. Yeah, fuck them both.
All right, that was
Well,
posted.
by this time next week, we'll have 24 hours prior to the election.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
There was a. Huh?
Do you guys Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
I have
Okay,
Instagram.
go to Babes for Trump 2020, and it's all these chicks giving boob
Oh
shots.
man, I need to go to that. I don't know how I haven't thought of that.
Yeah, but it's all these
dude.
topless chicks with the I
Good
voted
Lord.
right there on the nipple. But man, some of them got beautiful boobs. Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to post that on our sports show.
Oh no. Yeah, it's called Babes for Trump 2020.
Babes for
But
Trump.
all these like average women are just like posting topless shots with the I voted on their nipples. It's awesome. I'm a lonely man. I'm sorry.
You'll have to send it to me, Bob, so I can find the right account.
Let's see here.
Just screenshot it and then send it to the.
Oh yeah, I will. Hold on.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait. No, I found. Is it like? No, I don't know if that's it. Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I scrolled down a few photos. Oh yeah, this is it.
That's it.
Oh man,
There's a lot of hot chicks, man. There's a lot of hot chicks that are voting for Trump.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of interesting. On the CDC's website, due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, the system will suspend data collection for the 2021 influenza season. Data from previous seasons will be available at this. So
wait, say what?
So, due to COVID, the CDC is not going to collect the flu season
Of
data.
course they are. Of course they are.
Which means all you're going to see
They're gonna
is
call it
COVID numbers.
COVID.
Yeah,
COVID numbers
everyone's
just
going to
increase.
be registered as COVID. Every death is going to be registered as COVID. Whatever. Kiss my ass.
Yep.
So
nobody cares. I don't even give a shit anymore, dude. You guys are just a bunch of liars. Everybody's a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of fakers. Oh, we're worse than Europe, but Europe, us, if you get run over by a train and you have COVID, it's COVID.
Right.
But in Europe, some guy dies from it and has a bad heart, and they're like, oh no, heart attack.
Heart attack.
Yeah, like,
Well, no, that's the whole
our
deal.
numbers are better
Nobody's
than
dying-
yours. Like, kiss my ass.
Nobody's dying from cancer or from heart attacks this year. Everyone's dying
Well,
from
that's
COVID.
what they were saying. Like, we all of a sudden we automatically found the cure for the flu and for pneumonia.
Yep.
Like,
Cancer numbers are down like 50,000.
and any ignorant person that still gives a shit about our case count is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who gives a flying crap about the case count? We're testing millions of people. Of course, if there's 100,000 new cases a day, that's over 100,000 cases plus that we're doing every day. Of course, the numbers are going to go up. You jackasses, that's how it works.
There's no reason why any data count should be stopped. If you've been counting data for years on it, you shouldn't stop, because what's going to do is just going to skew all the other numbers. That's just how data works.
Well, no one's going to die from flu next year.
That's coming from our stat guy.
That's just how it's.
But but I think the reason they're doing it is because, from what I've heard, is that sometimes with the test, it can be positive for coronavirus, but some of the flu, some of the different flus are coronaviruses. So it could technically be, if you're positive, it could technically be the flu and not the coronavirus.
Right.
I don't know if that's
Well,
100% sure. That's just what I've heard.
What I want to know is Donald Trump and Nick Saban got some super blood and some super antibodies in their blood, because Nick Saban was tested for COVID on Tuesday. He's coaching fucking football on Saturday, okay? All right.
Well, that's what they're saying. No, they got like that new thing. What is it? The Regeneron or whatever that Trump is trying to make it so everybody can get it. And they're like, oh, he shouldn't have been doing a rally a few days later. Look, dipshits, if he tested negative, I don't give a shit if it was 5 days later. If he's negative, it's negative. You guys want to talk about science? They tested him multiple times. He was negative. Science. You don't get to choose and pick, unless you're a liberal, because that's what they do. They choose and pick.
Man, right before the Georgia game, got COVID on Tuesday. He was negative on Thursday, Friday, and said he's coaching Saturday.
Yep, that's
He's got
exactly how it works.
blood, though, Bob. That's Bama blood.
Fucking
That's
Alabama.
Fucking Alabama. That's bullshit. They're cheaters.
No. Actually, what happened was the Georgia quarterback threw 3 picks in the second half, and you can't throw 3 interceptions against Alabama. Because Georgia had them at halftime.
Yeah.
You're
Georgia
lucky
had
if
them at
you're
halftime, 24
if you throw 2 to Alabama, you might as well just go home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You almost can't. I mean, most of the time you can't make no mistakes.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes.
Yeah, the best way to beat Alabama is keep the ball.
Yeah,
because they score. Yeah, exactly. Because they score so much that they can afford to make a mistake or two because they just score a shitload.
I'm going to say
So-
it. That's probably the best college team in history.
What, Alabama?
Yeah.
Clemson's going to give them a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bob. I mean, you could speak a lot to this. I mean, a lot of that happens because the best kids want to go to those schools.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean,
you win.
once you start winning championships like that, I mean, there's some kids that don't. They would rather go to a different school, but there's a lot of the top kids that are like they're winning a championship. Their chances of winning a championship are 75%. I'm going to that school.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids that are going to schools because that's where their families went. So it doesn't matter to, but that percentage.
Yeah, that's true.
small.
But you know, when you're Clemson and Bama and you're winning,
Right.
you know, every other year or a couple years in a row, kids want to go play there. They want to. They want to win a championship.
Georgia had last year the #1 recruiting class. Okay, so they get this kid, one of the like elite quarterbacks, but he's playing third string. But he wants to transfer because he's not playing. And plus, you got the Georgia quarterback of the year this year going to Georgia next year. So if I'm a kid, if I'm quarterback, if I want to wait 3 years to possibly start before I go pro, I'm going to find me a program where I can excel. But when you first sign up, you want to play for the best.
Yeah.
Alabama's got #1s, backing up #1s, backing up #1s.
Well, if he transfers, he's got to sit out a year, right? Isn't that how it works?
No, not if you go to the portal and you don't play. Justin Fields didn't sit out.
Okay.
What's up, Ryan?
I got something for you, John, to share here.
Okay, hold on.
So we were talking about COVID. Like, this is the U.S., how the U.S. trend is. We're on a 3rd spike right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you look at, say, if you go to regions, you go to like California, you're only on your 2nd spike. Okay. Now, but you guys have had more restrictions than we have.
Right. Yeah, we're healthier people too. We're probably the most healthiest people in the country.
Not with your air down there, man.
What the fuck? What the hell?
So if you go
that's cases, but I'm talking, but what they need to back that up against is deaths.
Right. So if you look at New York with really high restrictions, that's just cases. It could be a lower amount of tests. It could be a lot of different factors involved.
Well, yeah, but they have like what percentage of the deaths though? They have like a massive high percentage of the deaths.
But if you look at us,
I knew he was going to throw in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even though you were 5
but that could literally be just because you're testing more.
Well, yeah,
right.
Exactly. That's exactly.
I mean, get the hell out of here. Like I said, I don't like. Who gives a shit about that? It all can you switch that new cases to deaths? There you go. Now go.
But that can really be skewed too, because that's also by population, because that can be a whole different percentage. Since California has a higher percentage, its graph is going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Now, go on. I'll go show all here. Spike, and then it just keeps going up and down.
Yeah.
The reason for
everything's down, but the whole thing too with California is Gavin Newsom is flying in people from Mexico and filling up hospitals here in California.
Right.
Well, yeah, and if you talk about it, I think they said now that the nursing homes make up 39% of the deaths.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's because there was five Democratic governors that put people into the nursing homes.
Yeah.
And they make up for 39% of the deaths.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it makes me laugh when everybody says these 200,000 deaths are on Trump, when these governors that put people in their nursing homes make up for almost 40% of the deaths.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. But then again,
Brian,
most
can you
liberals
pop
don't.
up 2009 H1N1 deaths? Well, I'm gonna show you. I just want to show you something. The H1N1 flu, the swine flu. How many people died from that?
That was worldwide, though, isn't it? That's worldwide, isn't it?
240.
284.
How many in the U.S.?
And that was nothing compared to this.
12,000 deaths.
12,496.
Yeah, exactly.
But there were an estimated 60 million cases.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that just shows you how like non-lethal it was,
right?
Compared to COVID.
Right, and like I said, and like you said, people who had cancer, died of cancer. They still marked it COVID.
Well, yeah. Well, you bring a lot of factors into it. I mean, dude, just alone, if you take away the nursing homes, if they wouldn't have been shoveling people into nursing homes, then I mean, you're talking, dude. That accounts for 39% of the deaths. If when they were putting people on ventilators, the survival rate was 9%.
Right.
Yeah.
For people on ventilators, they were just shoving people on ventilators.
Well,
when they shouldn't have been. Like, and they were sending people home. Since when does the hospital? You go to the hospital, they say you have something, and then go home. And if it gets worse, then come back. By the time they come back, they can't fucking breathe. They throw them on a ventilator, and then they fucking die because their body because their body's not working anymore because the ventilator's working for it.
Right.
Like, I'm not a doctor, but I've never heard of, you got this, go home.
I'm not a doctor.
And if it gets worse, come back.
Yeah.
Come back at stage 4 cancer, and then we'll look at it.
Well, that's the thing is that with COVID,
I'm a doctor on a sports talk show.
Because it's true though. If you talk to any real doctor, they'll tell you that. When I've heard students say this after they get out of medical school, like over 50% of what they learn is how to not get sued.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the thing with COVID is that what ends up happening is that you end up getting pneumonia. And that's the thing that is really the big ticker here is when you end up getting pneumonia, some people who do have the older age, it's really hard for them to actually fight back out of it. And that's
pneumonia is horrible for old people.
That's why the ventilator comes into play.
But the problem is they weren't treating them first, though. That's what a lot of these doctors were saying. They're like, if you treat them from the beginning, right when you find out they have it, if you start giving them stuff, like there was a video of a nurse in New York at like the worst hospital that was there that had the worst cases. She was literally like, hey, people are trying this high dose vitamin C and all this stuff. And the doctor was like, that's not proven. So we're not going to, there's no case studies to do that. She was like, it's vitamin C, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, since when do we do that? Since when do we not know something about something and we just, this may work, but we're not going to do it because there's no case study. So just let tens of thousands of people die because we don't want to try this out. Like, no, go fuck yourself. Like, I truly believe that our medical system failed us. I believe that doctors were willingly letting people just die.
Yeah. All right.
Well, because I have a friend who works for Kaiser. She's in.
This was all for Friday. We should have left this talk for Friday, but
we do this Friday. Let's not get the sports show blocked.
All right,
John, it's blocked.
I gotta let the dog out, so it's 9.
And I gotta go to bed.
I gotta play the bumper. And we'll be out.
All right.